All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody. We're going to give some time for more folks to show up. I did go live a few minutes early just to make sure that everything's working. Let me know if the audio is good, if you can hear me. Seems like the audio ought to be okay, but make sure. I'm going to mess with some settings while we're waiting here. Let's see. Always when people go live streaming and they mess with settings, it's just one of those things where you stare at your screen. There we go. All right. Well, I've got the mic turned all the way up, so I hope y'all can hear me. No, Diana, you didn't miss anything. We just started. We haven't even got started. All right, we've got a bunch of folks dropping in now. And the comments are going so fast, folks, I'm not going to be able to keep up with everybody. But I'll say hello to everybody and welcome to Black Gumbo Southern Gardening live stream. I haven't done a live stream in 11 months. The last time I did a live stream was when I hit 100,000 subscribers, and wow, that was 12 months ago almost. So I'm a little rusty at this. We do live streaming. I do live stream every week with my church, but other people manage the stream and the software for me. So that's not me. I just stand there and talk. So. Yeah, we got a lot of people here. I was going to follow the stream on my laptop. I have my laptop here. I'm going to use that for selecting the winners and logging the winners of the seed giveaway. But I was watching the stream here as well, so I could see the comments come through a little closer, because way over there on the other computer, it's kind of hard to see them all. But I'll try to respond to any questions that I see. Currently, we've got 96 folks joining us already. Wow, that's a lot. And 50 thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you are in the stream, leave a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm and helps promote the channel. So wonderful. Let's see. Root Top Pigeon says, what are the rough inside dimensions of my 3 main beds? 4 feet. Gosh, I'd have to look it up. Give me just a second. I'll look it up for you, because people ask me that all the time and I never remember. So I made a note on my phone and I can tell you in just a moment. Garden dimensions, 4 feet by 18.25 feet on one bed. My longest bed is 4 feet by 20 feet. And my third bed is 4 feet by 15 and a half. So that third bed was the size of all 3 beds before I expanded them. So total garden area is not that much. I have 242 total square feet of gardening. That includes my little 2 wooden beds that are on the side of my patio. And I don't know how many square feet the new beds that I've put in this year come out to the birdie's bed and the trough that I've planted some things in. So yeah, I'll probably miss a lot of questions because this is going a lot quicker than I expected. We've got 116 folks in here now. Do I like grow bags for veggie garden stuff? Yes, I do, Diane. I use grow bags every year. They're a good alternative to pots. Plus, they do some air pruning of the roots, and that's helpful if you've got something that needs to, it wants to grow big and get root bound in there. That air pruning action is good. The pots are good for that. So. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going too quick for me to pick up all questions. I apologize for that, but hey, y'all aren't here for questions at the moment. You're here to win seeds. So I just wanted to say thank you. I need to give you a Phoebe update. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been asking about Phoebe and praying for Phoebe, my dog. If you're unfamiliar with my channel, I know a lot of you guys are here to win the seeds and you're not quite familiar with my channel. The seed giveaway was a way to help people discover my channel as well. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I have a corgi, Pembroke Welsh corgi, and she's 6 years old, and she's our garden mascot. She's in almost every video that I ever make, and I'll feature her, put some little funny comments in about her, and folks seem to love her a lot. If she doesn't appear in a video, she's still out in the yard with me. Today was the first video I ever made where my corgi wasn't with me out there. That video will come out later this week. But my dog tore her ACL. She goes ballistic when the water hose comes out, or if there are dogs in other yards out there, she runs up and down the fence. She chases frisbees and jumps up in the air and all that. You know, she's a herding dog, made for running, made for endurance, made for speed, even though they've got those tiny little legs. But when corgis go from 0 to 150 miles an hour without any kind of warm-up, they tend to hurt themselves. And so she tore her ACL, and ACL surgery on a dog is $4,500 to $5,000, which is way more than I ever intended to spend on a dog. We love our dogs. We don't consider them fur babies or anything, but we do consider them companions, part of the family. And well, I need to give her the life I need to give her the best life I can. I'm a steward of her, and we want to take good care of her. So I reached out to my YouTube community, who decided, you know, hey, I had some suggestions to do a GoFundMe, and man, you folks came through, and I'm so humbled by that. So Phoebe's surgery is covered, and I thank you so much. Here's the update. I took her this morning at 7 a.m. to the vet. The surgeon received her, called me later on that day and said everything went well. So she has had her surgery. She's in recovery now. It was a full anesthesia. Obviously, they had to cut on some bone and reshape some bone. So yeah, so she's doing well, they said. I haven't seen her. I won't get to see her until tomorrow. I'll pick her up tomorrow. So she's going to spend the night in a cage, unfortunately, and we'll know more tomorrow when we go pick her up. The recovery process will take a while, so I'll keep you all updated on that. It's the least I can do for all you've done for us, and hopefully Phoebe will be running and barking and spinning and doing all those things she does after she recovers. The recovery is supposed to take anywhere between 8 to 12 weeks before she can really fully get out there and run. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm seeing all y'all's comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, well, we've got 160 folks in here right now. That's probably the biggest stream I've had in a while. So let's think about selecting some seed winners. We had 789 entries, and I don't believe there are any duplicates in there. I tried to find duplicates. There was one. If you put more than one comment in there, I deleted one of your comments. I tried to get it where you have one entry because that makes it fair. Also, yeah, no playing basketball for Phoebe, Paula. That's funny. More like it's no running after frisbees. That's her life. Phoebe loves these little soft frisbees, and we throw them to her, and she jumps up in the air. And yeah, that's her life. So I think that's probably a part of her past now. We don't want to tempt her with pulling her other hamstring. Although the doctor told us, not her hamstring, her ACL. Although the doctor did tell us that that we should expect her to pull the other one, because she'll be compensating while she's recovering. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway, yeah, we had 789 entries into the seed giveaway contest, and we are vying for these seed packs from Seeds from Generations. I've got 9 of these. 789 entries. That means you have about a 1 in 88 chance of winning. I'm going to here's what we're going to do. Here's how this is going to go down. You can see on my laptop here, maybe you can see, I have all of the comments scraped from YouTube, and they are in a spreadsheet. Each line on the spreadsheet represents a number. Obviously, it's a numbered list. And if you commented on the seed giveaway video, then your name is on this list, your username. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a randomizer, and we're going to use the one from random.org, which gives us a random number, and our range is 1 to 789. Okay, so this, hey, Will It Grow, how you doing, John? I got your seed packed up today. I'll send it out tomorrow for the single seed challenge, and I'm going to have a video coming up, John, about your sunflower challenge, your sunflower high 22 challenge. John at Will It Grow, go check out his channel. I want to promote John. He's a good gardener. Totally different zone. He's under like 8 feet of snow today up in Massachusetts, but he's going to do a sunflower. We'll get back to the seed giveaway in a moment. He's going to do a sunflower contest this year, and he's got seeds that he will give you for free. And you just need to go over and watch his sunflower video and check that out. I'm going to participate this year. I've got a good spot to grow some sunflowers, and I have my seeds in hand, and I hope to grow a tall one and beat everybody. But we'll see. But yeah, Will It Grow? John over there, good channel. And if you're interested in participating in a gardening community where they bust each other up all the time and have a good time doing it, check out his Shed Wars community as well. So John at Will It Grow, I like what John's doing up there. And I mean, who can not like a professional oyster farmer? So, you know, good stuff there. Will It Grow, Rebecca, that's the name of the channel, Will It Grow. And you can look that up on YouTube and it should come up. So, and John is in the comments here. He can tell you if there's anything else you need to know. All right, so we're going to choose our winners at random using random.org random number generator, and this is supposedly the best random number generator around. It's a true random number and not a mathematical algorithm, so it will be fair. I was going to try to find a way to get software up and running where I could do different scenes and put the random number selector on the screen, but I couldn't figure that out in time. So you're just gonna have to trust me on the random number. I'll try to show you the first one. So let's see. Let's give away our large garden greens pack. These are Seeds from Generations, and there are 11 packages of seeds in this particular one. We've got some Bloomsdale spinach. We've got some French breakfast radishes. We've got some evergreen bunching onions, and bunching onions, man, they're awesome. I've grown bunching onions this past year, and I've never run out. We've got some Fort Hook giant chard. We've got some summer bib lettuce, some red Russian kale, some 5-color silver beet chard. That's my favorite kind, actually. We have Paris Island lettuce. We've got Vates collard greens, and we've got Maraville de Quatre Saisons lettuce. I probably butchered that. If you speak French, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And we have a lacinato kale. So that's 11 different seed packs in here. And at, you know, like $3 a pack, that's $33 worth of seeds. This is the large garden seed pack. Here's how we're going to do it. If I call your name, what I want you to do is send me an email at blackgumbo@gmail.com. Okay, blackgumbo@gmail.com. When the stream is over, I'm going to update the description of this video so that you can see the email. If you forget it, it'll be down in there. But that'll be after the video is over. I'll update it. What I'm going to ask you to do is when I receive your email, I'm going to give you a number. I'm going to say, this is the number. What I'd like you to do is to go to your comment. I'll probably find your comment too down in the stream. Go to your comment on the original seed video. You know, that's not going to work because I shut the comments down. I'm going to trust you. Here's the problem. Some people get on these streams and they respond as if they were the one who won. And to prove that you're the person who won, some YouTubers will email you back and give you a particular number, and you will post that number in your comment. You'll go edit your comment and put that number there. That way, the YouTuber knows that you're for real, that you're the only one that can access your account. And if the YouTuber does not see that number show up in the edited comment, well, they know that someone in the live stream was acting fraudulently. I guess I'm going to have to trust you guys. If I feel anything is fishy, well, we'll talk back and forth by email. So let's give away our first seed pack, large garden greens seed pack. And let me try to show you the generated number, just so you know I'm not just pulling this out of thin air. All right, I'm trying to get it where the screen can show it. Do this the weird way. All right, so you can see there's no number in the box. Let me get it where we can see. This is not working, is it? It's not working. It's not working. All right, let's generate a number. Wow, this is not going to work, is it? This is like old school video production, right? All right, there we go. We generated a number. Our number is 306. All right, now I'm going to go look on our list of people who entered. You trust me, Paul, thanks. I just want to be transparent, you know? I mean, sometimes you never know. Some YouTuber could be just selecting his friends off a list, right? All right, so our number is 306. Let's go and look who is number 306. 306. All right, here we go. I remember this comment. 306. When I click on it, wow, I didn't realize that was a live link. All right, Training Olives. That is the username, Training Olives. Are you in the stream tonight, Training Olives? Training Olives has won a large green garden greens seed pack. So I'm going to note on my spreadsheet that you are the winner of a large seed pack. Training Olives. Training Olives says that, I don't know if Training Olives, if you're a man or a woman, I can't tell, but you moved from South Carolina to Texas and you were stumped about though it was the same zone, everything was different. And you mentioned that you had learned some things to get your bearings in South Central Texas gardening, and you had hope that things would grow here. Yeah, so thank you so much for that encouraging comment, Training Olives. I don't see you in the chat here, but that doesn't matter. You can always go watch this video. If you miss it, you can watch the video on the replay, of course. So Training Olives wins a large seed pack. That's awesome. Email me at blackgumbo@gmail.com if your name is selected, and we will communicate. I'll get your address, and I'll get these shipped out in time for you to plant your spring garden. All right, so Training Olives. That's awesome. Let's see. Large seed pack. I got to highlight that. Great. All right, let's see what some comments say here. Let's see. That's a good username, isn't it? Future Dreams to Reality. I like that. Let me scroll back up and see what I've missed. Hey, thanks, John, for encouraging folks. Yeah, please click the thumbs up. That's helpful. We've got 212 people in here tonight. So that should equate to 212 thumbs up, maybe. All right, so Terry T from Victoria. How you doing? I haven't been in Victoria in years, but it's not far away. Lots of good comments here. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with all the comments. It's going so quickly. Yeah, going too quick to keep up. Cheryl Ann from Beaumont. You know, I had family in Beaumont back in the early part of the 1900s. Beaumont, a little town called Olive, over around Spindletop, up in the piney woods up there. My family came through East Texas, and my great-grandfather was the Postmaster General of Hardin County and owned a hotel that is in a cookbook that I have that apparently they had a good cook there. Anyway, yeah, so Iowa, it's cold up there, James. A little late, but you caught the drawing, Bob. Awesome. You know, some of you commented on the video and said that you don't want to win, or you commented and said that I'm out of the country and can't win. Unfortunately, hey, Josette, how you doing? Your comments are always so encouraging. Some of you said that you can't win because you're out of the country, and that was part of the rules. I can't ship seeds overseas at the moment. It's just there are too many regulations in all the various countries, and you know how it is. So, all right. So that's some of you commented and said that you just wanted to leave some encouraging remarks, and well, you did. So we might get some of those comments. So I'm going to have to read the comment and make sure if you win and you don't want to win, that we choose another one. Terry T, yeah, family's great. Phoebe's doing fine. She's recovering from surgery at the vet right now. Thank you, Gala. I am glad you enjoyed the channel. You know, this is the time of the year on the channel where it's difficult to put out good gardening content because there's not a lot going on out there right now. We're kind of at the end of the winter garden, and once the harvests are in, it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks before we really start putting in our spring crops. It froze last night. It wasn't supposed to, and I uncovered my celery. But I went outside this morning before I took Phoebe to the vet, and it was 37 degrees, and it had froze that night. During the night, it had got down to where there was a sheet of ice on my water barrel. So, yeah, we're supposed to be out of the woods in terms of freezing, though. They said that the weatherman said that we're probably not going to get another freeze. So our average last frost date of March the 1st ought to hold true this year. And so that's my target for getting some of my seeds planted in the garden. So, yeah, let's see. Got any more comments here? Michelle Polly, you're growing garlic good. Looking sad from the snow. I hear that garlic will make it through the snow. They'll die back and will grow up. Simplify Gardening, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Hope your channel's going well. Let's see. Shed Wars seed packages. Man, I need to get into that Shed Wars one of these years. You guys have so much fun. I just don't have time, and I don't even have a shed. I know you don't need to have a shed, but if I get into Shed Wars, I have to petition you to make Phoebe the gardening queen of YouTube, John, instead of Bella. So I already consider her the queen and Bella to be a usurper to the throne, but you know, we'd have to hash that out. So let's have another giveaway. Let's pick another winner. All right, I got these herb packs. Seeds for Generations has a wonderful selection of herbs. You get 6 seed packs here in the herb pack. A lot of people said they wanted the herb pack. We've got Italian parsley. We've got mammoth dill. We've got common chives. And man, chives. You got to have chives. We've got coriander or cilantro. I hope you know that cilantro is a winter season crop around here. Cilantro is what you would use in Mexican cooking. That's what we use it around here for, fajitas and hot sauce. But if you let it go to seed and you harvest those seeds, all of a sudden you have coriander. So it's the same plant. It does double duty. We've got some Genovese basil. You got to have basil in your garden. And we've got some thyme, some garden thyme. So a real nice basic culinary type herb pack. And I've got 3 of these to give away as well. So let me do another random number picker, and we'll pick another winner. Let's see here. Generate a number. Number 213. Now, it sounds like we're playing bingo or something here, huh? All right, let's see here. I can't keep up, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could keep up with the comments, but I can't keep up. All right, so hey, Joe, how you doing? Joe Serrano. Joe is always so kind when he comments. So let me make sure that we have number 213 here, and I'll go to the list and see who wins. 213. 213. There we go. C City Shep. C City Shep, spelled CCITYSHEP. C City Shep. That was a slip there, wasn't it? He said, you never have too much seeds. That's true. Never have too much seed. C City Shep. All right. So C City Shep, you email me at blackgumbo@gmail.com. Give me your address, and I will ship these out to you free of charge. An herb pack. Let me make note of that. You want an herb pack? What we're going to do, because a lot of folks just kind of dropped in and bombed the comment section because it was a good opportunity, and there's nothing wrong with that. I would have done it too. But they might not be regular listeners, and they might not see this for a while. If I don't get your email in like 10 days, let's give it 10 days, then I'm going to send it out to one of the alternates. We're going to pick 3 runners up at the end here. And if somebody doesn't get it with me, then we'll send it out to a runner up. All right, so C, man, I'm going to slip, aren't I? C City Shep, you have won an herb pack. All right, let's save this document before I lose it. All right, yeah, congratulations. That's for sure. There's now there's got over 200 people in here, so hopefully, Pretty Alice Moon. I love that name, by the way. Pretty Alice Moon. C City Shep won an herb pack, and let's see, Training Olives, username Training Olives, won a large seed pack. So that's all we've given away so far. We have several more to go here. I have this small garden pack. There are 6 seed packets in here. You get a Vates collard green. You get that French lettuce that I'm not going to try to pronounce again. You get some lacinato kale, some Paris Island lettuce, and some Bloomsdale spinach. So not a big pack, but I mean, that's, $20 worth of seed right there. And some of this stuff I can't grow here very well. I don't ever grow spinach very well. I've never been able to get it to grow for me. I started spinach seeds, what was it, last winter? I think it was last winter. And they just didn't thrive. I couldn't get them to grow. Everything else grew fine. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but collard greens, yes, collard greens, Montana bean blossom. Yes, collard greens are delicious if you cook them in a southern style. Take the rib out and just cook them with a ham hock or with some fatty ham or some bacon and some onions, and just cook them forever. And yeah, collard greens are delicious. I love collard greens. In fact, my mother-in-law, who doesn't eat greens except collard greens, says she loves them too. So your dog eats your spinach from the garden, Lila L. Phoebe, I caught my dog Phoebe. She's a garden bandit as well. I caught Phoebe one time with half a head of cabbage. I had this big old head of cabbage, and Phoebe had eaten it down to a bowl. And I was just sitting there in the garden munching on my cabbage. I have found her in my fig pots, like jumped up in the pots eating figs off the trees. So yeah, I have to watch her when we have lots of fruit, low-hanging fruit that she can get to. And when I was harvesting my cabbage on a video recently, I was pulling off those leaves, and of course Phoebe would take one away and go chew on it. So lacinato kale is your favorite. Amy L. I don't think I've ever grown this variety of kale. I grew some Scottish kale, some blue kale one year, and I grew some of that the dinosaur kale, the Nero de Toscano. And man, that kale, that dinosaur kale grew about 4 feet tall. It was a beautiful plant. Everybody came into my garden, commented about it, and yeah, man, that was a wonderful kale. But I've never grown this stuff, so yeah, maybe you guys will do well with it. All right, so let's have a giveaway then of this small garden greens. I've done 2 now. Give away another one. Let me generate another random number here. Okay, generate a number. Come on now. 342. Let's see who number 342 is. You know what? When I did a test, I stripped some comments from another video so I could test this software, the strip software, and I put them in a spreadsheet, and I did some random number selections just to make sure everything worked well. And in one random number list, when I did a list, 2 of the random numbers were 1 and 2. And that's weird, isn't it? I mean, but it's random, so you never know. Our number is 342. Let's go see who number 342 is. Number 342. Jennifer Bellow. Jennifer Bellow. You are the winner of a small seed pack. Jennifer, Bellaw. If you will send me a email to blackgumbo@gmail.com, then I will get it right out to you. I don't know if anyone who has one tonight is in the chat, but Jennifer, if you're in the chat, Love to see you say, I'm here or something. Jennifer Bello. I don't know how you say that. Bellaw. You are the next winner on Black Gumbo Seed Giveaway. So this is yours, Jennifer. I will set that aside, and I have noted in my spreadsheet here that you have won a small seed pack. So there are so many names in here on the list that I recognize and appreciate all of your comments. So many names in here. Some of them try to generate some Yankee numbers. John, I'll try to. It's all random, so. So many names in here that I recognize, and I'm so grateful for all your comments. One of the joys of my morning, I get up in the morning, I work from home. My office is here. And so I'll sit down at my desk, I'll open my laptop with my hot cup of coffee, and I will read comments. And I try to give everybody a heart and a thumbs up if it's a good comment. Hey, Ruby from League City. My in-laws live in League City. That's just down the street. But yeah, I love the comment section, and that's one of my joys in the morning. I did not give a thumbs up and a heart to all the comments in the seed giveaway video because there were too many. They just kept flowing in. 789 comments. I wasn't about to sit there and give everybody a thumbs up just for saying, hey, I'd like some seeds. So some of you got them, some of you didn't, but I do enjoy the comment section. All right. It's 6:30. I aim to be done by 7, so we probably need to get some seeds given away here. We've only done 3 out of the 9, and we still need to choose some runners up. Let's see. We've got folks in Canada watching. Old-fashioned coffee pot. I bet it's cold up there. Hey, do you follow Prairie Plant Girl? She's in Saskatchewan, and I follow her channel. Not a real big channel. But she's growing and she needs to grow more. Prairie Plant Girl. If you want to know how to grow flowers and vegetables in challenging conditions, I think her growing season is like 120 days long. It's like one season. Go check out Prairie Plant Girl. I've promoted her before because I like what she's doing. And you can learn from somebody that grows in a different zone than you, in a wildly different zone. Prairie Plant Girl, yeah. Would love some seeds from Pittsburgh, PA. Margie, I'd love to send some seeds to Pittsburgh. It's going to depend on the randomizer. Esther, hey, how you doing, Esther? Yeah, I do try to respond to the comments in the videos. That's her. Esther, I was going to do the winter sowing method. Remember, I mentioned that, and you encouraged me to do that, and I've pointed people your way to learn how to do winter sowing. Esther's Gardening Adventures. Go check out Esther's channel. She is like the expert on winter sowing. That's where you use a milk jug or some sort of a jug, and you hinge it and you fill it half with soil, punch holes in the bottom, and plant your seeds in there, and just put them outside. It doesn't matter really what the weather is; they'll come up when the temperature in that is proper. But Esther, I was going to do that. I had my family saving milk jugs for me, and now I've got a bunch of milk jugs. But I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. It's just about to pop with spring here, and I'll need to get my seeds direct sowed in the ground. So maybe soon, but I don't know if I'm going to try it now. I might, but I think it's getting up into the 60s and 70s already during the daytime, even though it's cold at night, and I don't know that that's going to work. So anyway, if you guys are up in the snow-covered north, or you got snow on the ground somewhere, then try the winter sowing. You can get your seeds started right now, even though there's a foot of snow on the ground. And yeah, you can get going a little bit sooner. So yeah, the method works in cold zones. It works with sunflowers. Montana Bean Blossom says it works with sunflowers. Yeah, I gotta up my sunflower game because I gotta beat John with my sunflowers this year, with his own seeds. So, hey, Florida, how you doing? The Ginger Rose Garden. Yeah, Simplified Gardening, there's a lot of great new channels in the past couple of years. And some of the smaller channels that I follow, I'm going to actually talk about them in my next video, and I'm going to encourage people. through the single seed challenge to do a YouTube channel. I know that John, you started your YouTube channel because of the single seed challenge, and Arkansas Woodcutter, he did back in the day, and a lot of folks have started their YouTube channel because of a single seed challenge, because you need to post videos. Some folks are doing it on Instagram, but yeah, if you have a YouTube account, if you're listening to me right now in the chat, you have a YouTube channel. You might not know it, but you have one, and I'll show you in an upcoming video how easy it is to get started posting videos. All right, let's do another one. I've got this this large garden pack again. We've got another large garden pack. Again, Swiss chard, Bloomsdale spinach, French breakfast radish, onions, bunching onions, another chard, a giant chard, Bib lettuce, red Russian kale, Paris Island lettuce, collard greens, and the French lettuce that I'm not going to try to pronounce again, as well as the lacinato kale. I hope that's how you say it, lacinato. That's what it looks like. So there we go. Let's see who wins this large seed pack. We're going to generate another number here. Go to random.org generator. We're in the 500s now. Let's see who number 503 is. Number 503. Scrolling down, 503. Oh, man. Here we are. Every time I click on their name, it opens a new window because it's an actual link. I need to expand that. All right. David Corey with crop. That's the username. David Corey with crop. He said, I hope I win. David, you won. If you are listening right now, please send me an email, blackgumbo@gmail.com. Let me know what your address is, and we will ship these out to you. David Corey with crop. David, I don't know that I recognize your username. You might want to subscribe to my channel, especially after you get some seeds. Come on, man. All right, let me put large seed pack. David Corey with crop, C-R-O-P. You have a colon before the D in your name, David. So, yeah, that'll identify you. All right, David, you won. Yeah, let me show that, Stephen Williams. It hid your comment because you called someone a stinker, but I think we can show that. There we go. Come on now. There we go. All right. Yeah, congratulations to David. You have won the large seed pack. Awesome. Y'all are just chatting amongst yourselves, man. I'm missing out this time. I usually, when I go to a live stream on the gardening channels I like and join their stream, I often find myself in Kay Cottrell's live stream or David DeGood's live stream or Gardner Scott on Monday mornings, his live stream. And I just love chatting with everybody in there. And I'm missing out today. So what can you do? Yeah, Kay's pretty cool, Simplified Gardening. Kay Cottrell, if you don't know Kay Cottrell, she was an actress in Hollywood, had a small garden in her LA home, did front yard, backyard gardening. Life change happened, and she moved to Tennessee and is trying to homestead out there on a lot of acreage. And it's interesting to follow her. Very relaxing channel, a lot to learn. So, yeah, that's a good channel to follow. Gala R, what is the single seed challenge? Gala, the single seed challenge is a way that we as gardeners can have community together and appreciate the potential of one single seed. The single seed challenge is something that we're not challenging one another to do. We challenge ourselves. And I'll explain that in the video I'm going to be posting probably Thursday, maybe tomorrow, but probably Thursday. I'm going to do a second single seed challenge because John sent me one. I'm going to plant the seed he sent me. Single seed challenge is a way that we can just take one seed, preferably something we're not growing in the rest of our garden, something that's unique. And rather than thinking of our carrots as a crop or our collard greens or our beans as, that's a crop of plants, we're going to single out one plant. We're going to grow one seed, select that seed, plant that seed. nurture it through its life cycle, bring it to fruit, and share. Make videos of your single seed as you plant it, as it grows, as it sprouts, as you care for it, whatever that plant needs. Tomato plants will need pruning. They'll need fertilizing. If you're doing a pepper plant, maybe you're going to top your pepper plant. Make videos of how it grows and give us updates and bring it to harvest. And if it doesn't come up, start over. I've had to start over this year. And the Single Seed Challenge is a way that you can make videos using the hashtag Single Seed Challenge 2022. And you'll see the hashtag at the bottom of people's title or at the top of the title of their video. If you click that hashtag, it will show you all the people that are doing the Single Seed Challenge. And you can go watch their videos. It's a great way to introduce yourself to other gardening channels and to discover other gardening channels. So yeah, it's a good way to appreciate a single seed, to marvel at the beauty of a seed's potential, and to see what that tiny little seed becomes. A couple years ago, I think was it my first one? No, it was last year's Single Seed Challenge. I grew a black tomato. I forgot the variety. But man, that one little seed became like a 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall plant and gave me some beautiful fruit. So yeah, and it's a good way to get people to make videos too. Gina in a bottle, thank you so much for your generous super chat. I'm very grateful. That's so generous. Your single seed challenge is a moonflower. Gina, did I see did you make a video on that? I seem to remember something about a moonflower. Maybe it was something my wife was talking about. That's interesting. A moonflower. Gina in a bottle. That's a cool username. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're going to try a sesame plant, Esther. That's kind of cool. I'm just sticking with the safe stuff. Although it's not so safe, it didn't come up. I planted my fish pepper. Rachel at Oxheart Gardening sent me some fish pepper seeds, and the first one didn't come up, but I think it was my fault. I didn't put it in a humidity bag, and the medium just kind of dried out. I didn't stay on top of watering it. So the Ahechara Pita last year, Amy L, it went great. The updates in my Single Seed Challenge are going to be usually found in my gardening tours or my Q&As. I usually don't do individual update videos. I just kind of fold them into others and then put the hashtag on them. Man, it grew pretty good. The one I had in the ground, see, I cheated last year. I put an Ahechara Pita in the ground, as well as I had one in a container that was my Single Seed Challenge. So it wasn't a unique plant, but the one in the ground, it went crazy. The one in the pot grew well and gave me several flushes of those little hot peppers. Wonderful little pepper, but as it is with pepper plants in pots here that are the little small pots, it eventually died before the one in the ground did. So yeah, it went well. Thank you, Diana Sanders, so much for the super chat. There's so much generosity going on in here. I do appreciate that. Awesome. Joe, y'all, come on now. You gave me, 50 pesos? I think you're doing a Single Seed Challenge with a broad bean. We have broad beans there in Texas. In Spanish, they're habas. You know what? There was a discussion about broad beans in a live stream I was in recently, and I think the conclusion was that in the UK they call broad beans what we might call lima beans, or they're at least they're very similar. I've grown lima beans, and I'm going to grow some this spring as well. And maybe through the summer they do well here in the heat. But the one I grew was called Christmas lima, and it was a speckled purple and white lima. So I don't know if that's like a broad bean, but man, they were good. And I'm one who swore lima beans were the worst food ever growing up. But once I grew those and cooked them right, yeah, that was delicious and wonderful. So let me make sure I thank Diane Sanders sufficiently. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think you also helped out with Phoebe. So grateful for that. You guys are so generous. Broad beans are fava beans. Okay. No, I've never grown fava beans. I think those require a little bit cooler weather. And here our winters are not consistently cool enough to be grown with confidence. Yeah, Homestead Aquarius. Kay Cottrell's channel name is called Late Bloomer, the Late Bloomer Show. But I think her channel goes under her name. Let me just check. Yeah, Kay's channel is wonderful for folks who just need to chill out. She'll sit there and show you her kitty cats and drive to the mailbox on her four-wheeler and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a good channel. Let me make sure what she goes by. Yeah, if you just search Kay Cottrell Late Bloomer Show, that's what her channel's called, and you'll find it. John, I'm glad those Coronis beans were good for you. I swiped about 5 seconds of your video when you opened the package that's going to show up in the Thursday video when you got those Coronis beans. I thought they were beautiful, but I didn't have space for them that year, and I didn't want them to go bad. So I'm glad they were good. Yeah, Kay Cottrell, Late Bloomer. There you go, Simplify Gardening. Thank you. Yeah, Kay has been having a hard time growing her channel because she's been about 63 to 65,000 subscribers for a long time. And I like Kay. I like what she's doing. I like that she's trying to learn new things and putting it all out there for us to benefit from. But see, her first subscriber base was people who were into backyard gardening and gardening on the patio and things like that because, well, that's the channel she had. Then she had this life change happen. She had some family issues. And all of a sudden, her channel was, well, I'm living in an apartment in transition now for, I don't know, maybe 6 months. Man, that'll kill a channel. And so she suffered from that, didn't grow much. And then finally, she got her property in Tennessee and began to learn how to be a homesteader. So there was a little dip, and I think she deserves to grow a little more. So yeah, if y'all want to go check her out, that'd be great. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. We've talked, and we've been back and forth on YouTube and comments and helping each other out. So all right, let's choose another winner. It's 6:45. We gotta get some winners chosen, and my wife's battery is only on 18%, so we got to get this done because I don't have it plugged in. All right, let's go for an herb pack. Who's going to win an herb pack? Let me get the randomizer up here. I've got an herb pack, and we're going to generate a new number. Boom. New number is 265. Let me see who's 265 on the spreadsheet, and you will win. 265. I'm going the wrong way. 265. Elsie Janet. Elsie Janet, you win. Elsie says she never wins anything but threw her name in the hat. And she's appreciative of the laid-back approach to gardening that our channel has. And it gives her permission just to enjoy gardening and not getting hung up on the small stuff. Elsie, that'll keep you going, won't it? Elsie Janet, please send me an email to blackgumbo@gmail.com. And Elsie, you won the herbs. Let me put that in there, herb pack. Awesome. Elsie Janet, thank you so much for commenting and participating, Elsie. Let's give away another herb pack. I know a lot of people were requesting herb packs, but let's get those out of the way. And you know what? I might just go get the power cord. It's doing quick. No, you know what? That'll keep me timely. All right. Let's generate another number here for the final herb pack of the night. 508. Who's 508? Maybe it'll be someone I recognize this time. Maybe a Yankee? Maybe not. 508 is Foster Thompson. Congratulations, Foster Thompson. You are the winner of an herb pack. And Foster says that he's learned so many valuable lessons over the years. Thank you for being a blessing to the community. Well, thank you, Foster. I appreciate that. Foster, you win an herb pack. All right, we're making progress here. Let me make sure that I note that. I'm going to save the big one. We've got one more big seed pack. We're going to save that for the end here. Let's go ahead and finish up giving away our seeds. After all, that's why you came here tonight. 250 people joining us right now. That's a lot. How about another small garden green pack? Pardon me. Small garden green pack. I'm going to generate another random number. Ooh, we're down in the 2 digits now. We got number 98. These would be the folks who commented early. Number 98. Well, I'm seeing some names scroll by that I haven't seen in a while. 98. All right, this commenter is eligible. Sometimes I'll have to read the comment first because they'll say I can't win. I'm out of the country or whatever. But we have a winner, Oscar Herrera. Oscar Herrera, you are the winner of a small garden greens pack. Congratulations, Oscar. Thank you so much for your comment. I'm glad you liked the channel, and well, you got some seeds. So Oscar, again, leave me an email at blackgumbo@gmail.com. Leave me your address there, and I will get back with you. So, yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Yeah, not all of us can win, unfortunately. Hey, Dee, how you doing? I haven't seen you in the stream tonight. DC, she is one of our regulars. All right, so what is that? It's a small pack. Small. All right, Oscar, congratulations. Let's move on. We still have... you know what, guys? Give me a second. Just to be sure, I need to get the power cord for the streaming laptop, just so I don't drop off. It pays to be prepared, folks. Don't be like me. Let's see if I can even make it reach. Here we go. Gonna have to move the computer back. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Now I can stream all night and drag this out. Thank you. Is it Raleigh? Florida loves Scott Head. Well, I love Florida. My daughter lives in Florida. She hates Florida. She is about to get married and she will move to Illinois. Yeah. I guess I'll be going up to, what is that, zone 6? Zone 7 up there in Illinois? Zone 4? Who knows? I'll be visiting up there from time to time. You know what? The last time I was in Illinois, I was surprised how beautiful everything was. The gardening, the farms and the little towns, and we kind of took back roads. All that rich black soil that I saw was just amazing. So, yeah, it changed my image of Illinois. The only thing I didn't like was all the windmills, that are, all the electric wind-generated windmills. I don't like those. I think they're ugly. They're kind of creepy. All right. Zone 6 is Diana Brown. Mitchell says Zone 6. Yeah, she's going to be right in the middle, I think. Champaign area. So I don't know what zone that is, but I'm going to try to get my son-in-law, my future son-in-law, try to encourage them to take up gardening. So let's see here. Somebody asked a question, and I saw it go by, but it's gone now. A question I wanted to answer. Is the soldier on the piano my dad or grandpa? Esther, no, that guy right there, that's Winston Churchill. We home educate, and our piano has become, this is my daughter's piano. It will move when my daughter moves to Illinois. She's the piano player. She's a piano teacher, brilliant piano player. Both of my oldest kids are. But on here, we have some of our studies that Samuel goes through. He studied Winston Churchill, just read a story about him. In his music classes, we're studying Bach right now. That's who that is. Whoever it is, that is our composer book. We're studying some Northern Renaissance art. I don't remember the artist. And then we have our verse of the day over here from the Bible. We have our antique looking kind of map up here. So, yeah, that's kind of our catch-all for some of the things that are going on right now. And my wife makes it look beautiful. That's actually the Winston Churchill biography book set. That's the box that it comes in, and we put the book set up there. So that's who that is. My grandfather on my mother's side flew for the Royal Air Force in World War II. My grandfather on my dad's side did not fight in any wars, but was a oil field foreman and was killed on a rig in Louisiana and pinched in two. So what a way to go. He died when my dad was 16, but dad was in the Marine Corps. But yeah, we don't have any of those photos out right now, but that's who that is. So too much information there, huh? Yeah, home education, BP Kandak. It's the best, man. You would not believe how rich we enjoy, how richly you can enjoy learning. And all my children have been home educated and are doing quite well. In fact, my son Caleb, who owns the property where we planted sugarcane last year, which was killed off by the big mega freeze, by the way. But that boy is going to be a millionaire in no time. I mean, that boy is a go-getter. My son makes me so proud. He's a go-getter. And my son Sam is bright and is getting a good education, and I expect him to go places goes places too as well. And my daughter, smart as a tack. So yeah, home education, it's so awesome. And don't give me the whole socialization argument if you're against home education for that, because that's just crazy. You need to learn more about home education, and they don't just sit here all day. We have classes, we have schools that we participate, or co-ops is what we call them, where we all get together and pool our resources. And you got a rocket scientist who can teach rocket science to your kids. Well, I can't do that, but I know someone who can. So we work together that way. It's really a rich way to be educated. And besides, you can just quit in the middle of the day if you want to and go weed the garden. So wonderful. All right, let's get another winner. We got two more seed packs. I've got this small garden pack, and I've got a large garden pack. Who wants them? Everybody wants them. Let's see who's going to win. I'm going to generate another number for the small seed pack we have remaining. Let me get to my number generator here and go. Number 412. Wow, didn't we have 413 earlier? I guess I'll find out. That's randomness for you, huh? 412. Who's 412? Maybe it'll be you. Maybe it'll be me. Maybe I slipped my name in there, huh? I get to make the rules. All right, here we go. Creative Junk. Creative Junk. Junque. No space between the words. Creative Junk. You are the winner of a small seed pack. Let me note that here. An email at drawing a blank, blackgumbo@gmail.com. Send me an email with your address, and we'll get these out to you. Creative Junk. Creative Junk says, grateful for your generosity. And I'm a new gardener in Zone 10A in Florida, and have learned so much from you this past year. Pages and pages of notes. Well, thank you so much. I mean, I feel so good when somebody tells me that they're actually learning from the stuff we do in our small little garden out here. My garden, it's a teaching garden primarily. So I'm glad when things when things go well with you from things you've learned from me. Let's see. Not everything grows well all the time. Plants die, seedlings die, and it's okay. But other ones grow, and it's okay to try again. Success isn't diminished by failure. That's true. And I really love the Blauhilde beans. Give Phoebe some head scratches for me. Okay, you deserve these seeds because you mentioned Phoebe and Blauhilde beans, which I grew one year as a bioassay in my corn when I had aminopyrrolate herbicide. So, yeah, that tells me you've watched my channel. You don't comment that much because I would recognize that username, but I see that you've watched the channel, and thank you so much. Creative Junk, you are the winner of these seeds, and I have noted that for you. Send me an email, again, blackgumbo@gmail.com. All right, so it's getting close to 7 o'clock. I said we try to be an hour, so let me just make sure there's no more questions or comments I need to address real quick. They're going so fast I can't keep up. But yeah, 10A. 10A is crazy. Francine Larson, I don't know if I could grow in 10A. Too hot. And down there in Florida, watch David the Good. He's a buddy of mine, and he's like the Florida gardening expert. He has some Florida gardening seminars that he just posted on his channel that might be helpful to you guys living down there in Florida, whether you're in the sugar sand or whether you're in another area. He deals with that. When looking at a tomato seed packet, is the maturity date based on the seedling sprouting or from transplanting? Mike, I understand it that it's normally from transplanting. That's what I've understood. It really is going to depend on your seed company. But for the most part, I think the standard is that it's from the time of transplant. They'll give you the germination time on seeds. For example, Seeds for Generation gives you the germination time in days, and then gives you the days to maturity. So you would have to put those two together. Well, actually, not even together. Days to maturity is usually when you transplant them out. I suppose I could be wrong about that. I've never really worried about it. What is the best yellow cherry tomato? Deb, try Brad's Atomic. Is it Brad's Atomic Grape? I think that's what it is. That was a delicious and wonderful and prolific yellow tomato, little cherry tomato. There's also one I grew in one of my earliest gardens here, and I'm trying to remember what it was called. Sun Gold. But hey, if you have some, Brad's Atomic Grape, man, that was a good one. And if you keep that thing pruned well, it'll just give you like loads and cascades of wonderful tomatoes. Sun Gold, that's it, Diane. Yeah, Sun Gold. That was really, really good. That was a wonderful, wonderful tomato. My favorite tomato is the Amana orange tomato in terms of a large tomato. But I do like those orange tomatoes and yellow tomatoes. Amana orange grew so well for me. It was about 4 years ago. Back when my channel was young and I was using like a fuzzy iPhone 4, but I showed some of those wonderful Amana orange, and they're delicious. And I always forget about that. I forget to grow them. So maybe I'll start some. I've got some seed trays loaded for some backup tomato plants that I'm going to sow. I just filled those trays just about an hour before I started this stream. Maybe I'll put some in. Yellow pear tomatoes are also good, huh? Sun Sugar. You know what? That might be the one I'm thinking of. Sun Sugar. Is it more of like a yellowish white, Kitty? I don't know. I bought my plants from a friend at work when I was working at Schlumberger's Oilfield Services Company. I had a guy that sat in a cubicle with me, and he's like, "Hey, my dad grows tomatoes. You want some?" I'm, sure, I'll take them. And I got these plants that were like 2 feet high in styrofoam cups. And some of those were delicious tomatoes. Man, I had so many tomatoes that year. In fact, I got pulled over. I was coming home from Angleton, Texas, which is about 45 minutes from here. And I had all those plants in the back of my truck, and you could see them just over the edge of the window. And the cops pulled me over, and they thought I was hauling a bunch of dope. So that was a funny story. So, all right, let's get our last one drawn, and I won't keep you guys too much longer. Last chance. Here we go. 1 in a 789 chance that it'll be you. Let's select a random number to win this large seed pack. 11 seed packs here for you. Let's see here. Number 63. So it's going to be one of the earlier commenters, number 63. Let's see who we got here. Who we got? 63. Vicky Brushwood. Vicky Brushwood, you are the winner of a large seed pack. Please send me your address to blackgumbo@gmail.com, and I will get this out to you. Vicky Brushwood, congratulations. Vicky says that she enjoys the channel. Thanks for all the info. She would love some seeds. Well, you got them. That's all you had to do is say anything. You didn't have to leave a long comment. All I asked was that you commented. And if you wanted to, tell me what you found useful in our channel. I saw John ask me a question here. Yeah, that Chinese broccoli, John, that I grew, I direct sowed that. It came up just fine. In fact, I direct sowed another batch of it. It started to come up, and then I dug it all up because my neighbor gave me a giant ginger plant that I wanted to put in its place. So yeah, it'll grow from seed quite well. I found that our warm season caused those Chinese broccolis to bolt quicker than I expected them to. So I didn't get much out of them. I got a couple of meals, but it was delicious. Chinese broccoli. Yeah, so let me make sure I have 9 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we have our 9 winners. I need to pick some runners up in case some of these folks don't respond. Mage Grey Wolf, I got the Daikon seeds from Kitazawa Seeds. Kitazawa Seed is an Asian seed supplier online, and I have I bought 6 varieties. I planted 3 varieties, and you know what? I didn't realize I planted 3 varieties. I thought I had only planted 2, but my big ones, those big fat daikon radishes, those are actually 2 varieties in there. And the only reason I remembered is I was pulling one out today and found the label. So, but yeah, let's get some runners up real quick. And if somebody doesn't respond or something goes south, somebody gets sideways, then we'll have a runner up for 3 of these prizes. So first runner up is $391. And that would be Central Texas Farmer. Runner up, Central Texas Farmer. I love Central Texas. We go there for vacation quite frequently to Wimberley. We hang out on Cypress Creek there that flows out of the Jacob's Well. If you're familiar with Jacob's Well, it's this shaft, this gap in the earth. It's like a mouth, and it's the head of the creek, so it's filled with water, and it goes straight down, and it's very creepy looking. So yeah, time has begun. I'll name off all the winners in a second. Let me make sure that I get some runners up, and I'll name them all off. That's a good idea. I'm getting distracted here. 621 is our next runner up, and that would be 621. Lawrence Borowski, you are a runner-up. Lawrence Borowski, he's currently trying a single Ahachata pita grow like I did. That's a good pepper. And our final runner-up is going to be 714. Now we're getting some high numbers. 714, let's see who that is. 714, Linda Hewitt. Linda Hewitt, you are a runner-up. Would you, if you are a runner-up, please also send me your address to blackgumbo@gmail.com, because I won't be able to find you and contact you and let you know that you have won a seed packet if I don't have your contact information. So if you are a runner-up, please also send me your contact information so that I'll have it on hand if something falls through, and one of these will be all yours. So thank you, Lila, for participating. Appreciate that. And yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Let's go through here and see who they are. I'm going to read off all the names. I have Linda Hewitt as a runner-up. Linda Hewitt. I have Lawrence Borkowski. Lawrence Borkowski, you are a runner-up. Please send me your information in case somebody doesn't claim theirs. Foster Thompson wins an herb pack. David Corey with crop wins a large seed pack. Our next winner was Creative Junk, Junque, who won a small seed pack. We have Central Texas Farmer as a runner-up. Again, runner-ups, please send me your contact info and let me know your address. Jennifer Bellow, small seed pack. I think she was our first winner. Jennifer Bellow, Bellaw. And we have Sandra Walker. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Sandra, if you're in the feed. We have Training Olives. Training Olives won a large seed pack. Yeah, Sandra's the next name on the list. Sorry, Sandra. Pulling a mistake there. So Training Olives won a large seed pack. LC Janet won an herb pack. And Sea City Shep won an herb pack. And I believe that's it. Let me scroll all the way through. Oh, no, we got Oscar Herrera. Oscar Herrera won some greens, a greens pack, and Vicky Brushwood won a large seed pack. Those are our winners. Please contact me at blackgumbo@gmail.com, and I won't respond today or tonight, but I will respond to you, and I'll get these seeds packed up and sent your way. So that was fun. Yeah, Diane, I'm not getting sick. I have a congestion from allergies, and sometimes that's the way it goes. So thank you all for participating. This is a seed giveaway that has made me happy because I get to share these things from Seeds for Generations. I love Seeds for Generations. I like the family. I've vouched for them for a while now, and their seed selection just keeps getting better and larger. And well, about half of what I'm growing out there is from them this year, with the exception, I think the Daikons came from Kitazawa seed. And some of the other plants were starts from Bonnie plants. So yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. It was fun. I'm gonna sign off. I don't want to keep it. Everybody, folks are already dropping off because the important part's over. So, hey, look forward to Phoebe updates. Phoebe is, if you are tuning in late, Phoebe had surgery today, and she is staying overnight at the doggy hospital. She'll be coming home tomorrow around lunchtime, and recovery will begin. We have a video coming up of my second single seed challenge. I'm going to do 2 of them this year, maybe even more. But I'm going to do a video on that. It's already shot, edited, and has been scheduled for Thursday. I might push it tomorrow. It depends on what I get done tomorrow. We're going to start our spring gardening in earnest as the weather warms up, and you can follow our channel and learn how to garden in a small space if you would like to do that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so, and you'll get all the updates and see all the stuff. So, yeah, gardening, man. Spring's about to be here, and I'm real happy about it. Thank you for the super chats. I'm so grateful for the generosity there. Where do I get my seeds? Christy, I get my seeds at... Can you see it? Seeds for Generations. That's where I get a lot of my seeds. I get my seeds at a lot of different places, but Seeds for Generations, there's a link down in the description of all my videos. If you use that link, you'll support our channel a little bit. But Seeds for Generations is a good place for seeds. Baker Creek is a good place to get seeds. Baker Creek, rareseeds.com is their website address. They've got a great seed catalog as well. And what they're doing is good work over there at Baker Creek. I get my Asian seeds at Kitazawa Seeds. I buy some seeds at Johnny's Select Seeds. I get some seeds at Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. And what's the seed? The Seed Savers Exchange is a good place as well. So lots of different places. But try Baker Creek, try Seeds for Generations, and those will keep you in seeds for a long time. Will it grow? Yeah, thanks. I look forward to it. I'm sponsoring an award on the Sunflower 22 High Challenge, Sunflower High 22 Challenge that Will It Grow is doing. So go check out Will It Grow, and join that challenge. He's got the seeds. He'll send them to you. See how tall you can grow your sunflower. And that's another thing we can do. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to sign off now. I hope you guys have a good evening. And I thank you so much for all your support and your comments. And maybe we'll do another seed giveaway for the fall. Here's the deal. When you buy seeds from my Seeds from Generations link down in my description of my videos, guess what? I make a little bit of money. And you know what I'm doing with that money? I'm giving it back to you in the form of seeds. That's how I got all these seeds. So keep on keeping on. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you next time. I'm going to end the stream. You can catch it on the review. And good night, folks. I am very appreciative of all of you. Y'all take care.